Hey from Bangkok! I thought I'd let you know what's in my tech go bag because my husband Murray and I recently sold our house, and I gotta be honest, I was freaked out about how I can run two successful online companies from the road and maintain my productivity. So everything fits in this gator case, all right? And it took a couple iterations to get to this gator case because I need to travel with a large screen monitor. And the reason why is that my productivity pretty much doubles by having all of this real estate to kind of work and create slide decks and do Zoom webinars and kind of engage with audiences. I need the real estate, okay? So the first time I tried to travel with a large screen monitor, I put it into a just Toomey hard case suitcase and it broke. I plugged it in, lines were all over the place and it just didn't work. So I ended up ponying up for one of these on Amazon, these gator cases, and it fits right inside. So it's one of those kind of hard cases. I feel like a real rock and roll roadie musician, and it just fits right in here. I keep this little, bag that it comes in, I slip it in, and I put a bunch of other stuff around it. So this gets me my 28-inch second monitor. And I put my laptop on this riser so I can work and sit down ergonomically like this, and everything kind of lines up perfectly. This is a Roost version 3 laptop stand. I found out about it from Tim Ferriss, who likes all of his different travel hacks as well. And you'll see that I've got my camera here on, mounted on a really lightweight tripod. This is a Sony Alpha 7C camera, and you'll see that it's mounted on just a no-name tripod that's super lightweight that I can just throw into the tech go bag and have it ready. So when I'm doing my Zoom webinars and leading groups, everything looks super professional. Of course, the background is variable based on where I go, but at least the camera looks really good. And of course, I plug it in with a cam link, and it's a USB cam link, which allows for this kind of really nice video quality. I always travel with an external keyboard as well. It's just one of those wireless Apple keyboards. And I have two vertical mice because I'm a little bit ambidextrous, but if I'm drinking with one hand, I'll use this. If I'm doing something with this hand, I'll use this, and it just gives me that flexibility. I do travel with my ergonomic wrist guard and one of these mats that I just bought on Amazon that just holds everything, so then the mice can kind of really, not have any problems with a slick surface. And then finally, the last piece of my kit is this little selfie light. And again, it's a no-name selfie light. It's just one of those USBs. It's got a little dimmer. It can go up, it can go down. And I jerry-rig it on whatever I happen to be able to. Here in the room, this is 2 bottles of Singha water and a tissue case. So I just rig it up like that and then move it to wherever I happen to be. And it's all good. I've rigged this before with dental floss on top of a multi-gallon bottle of water. And this setup allows me to do some of the highest productivity work that I do. So regardless of where I am in the world, all I gotta do is pay for one extra bag. And if you're flying business class, you get 2 bags checked for free. And if you're not, I know it takes a little bit of time to be able to afford to fly business class, then, an extra $50 and you have your setup. And the way I look at it is based on the value of your time. If your time is worth $100 an hour, just 1 hour of time is going to pay for that. And if your time is worth more, $1,000 an hour or more, then this is a really good investment in your productivity. And I gotta say, I wasn't sure whether I could do it. I wasn't sure whether I could be here in Bangkok, which I'm here right now, looking out over the city and be able to run my webinars, run my workshops, write, be productive, create my marketing campaigns, all from just this portable setup. And the first couple years when I was traveling, I wasn't able to get things done because I didn't have all of my gear. And so now I won't leave the house without bringing the whole setup if I'm going somewhere more than 5 days. Because even one day of just high productivity and writing and working will pay for bringing the setup wherever I happen to be. And that was my biggest concern, because as online entrepreneurs, part of the promise is to be able to travel and work from everywhere. But the honest truth is that it's an art to working from the road. There's an art to working from around the world and making sure you have all of the gear that you need to be as productive as possible is super duper key, because otherwise you're not going to have all the time that you want to spend exploring wherever you happen to be. Instead, you're going to be like trying to work in a half distracted state. So this is how I travel, and I don't leave home without all of this gear. And I highly, highly recommend that if you want to work from the road, that you get your very own tech go bag. You know, whenever you see the movies, whenever you see the TV shows, crooks always have those go bags with a bunch of cash and a bunch of passports and IDs and ready to go. But as an online entrepreneur, we don't need all the multiple identities. We just need everything that we need to be super productive from the road in one box, ready to go, ready to grab, and head out the door to anywhere you want to go in the world. So that's how I work from around the world. Let me know in the chat what you do and where you want to travel and where you want to work from. See you soon. Go out there, live your message.